Okay, you know what? I said I was gonna wrap it up, but we're doing a testimony. So I guess I'll do the testimony first, then I'll call it. I'll get some dinner and rest after the testimony. Even your police confirm that the Yatagarazu infiltrated the Babalese embassy tonight. Utilizing the confusion caused by the fire, the Yatagarazu snuck into this embassy. See ya. Furthermore, this girl claims to be the Yatagarazu. And most importantly, other than her, there was no one else in here with the body. Alright. Your reason for suspecting Kay is because you think she is the Yatagarazu. Exactly. But it isn't just me. She calls herself the Yatagarazu. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I was only out to capture the fake Yatagarazu. Imposter or not, it matters not. A Yatagarazu is a Yatagarazu. I mean, she got me with facts and logic. Absolutely destroyed. Very well. Then I shall prove that Kay is not the Yatagarazu who killed Mr. Manny Cochin. Go ahead and try. Show me what the prosecutors of this country are made of. I'm gonna defeat you, you Naruto-looking son of a gun. I thought that they confirmed it was the other embassy. Okay, so what can we refute so far? Snuck into the embassy. Let's see. Scorpion. Oh my goodness. You know what? I got so caught up in searching, I made a rookie mistake. I forgot to show all these people my badge. I've committed a true crime here, today, on stream, and I'm so sorry to everyone. Babalese knife. I know, gas. I don't know how to claim that it couldn't have been her. Maybe I need to press, and I'll see if I get more info out of that. See you tomorrow. Hope you get a good rest, and thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed. They may have confirmed it, and it will be at 5 o'clock Central Time, again, just so you know. They may have confirmed it, but are you telling me that no one could catch the thief? If so, you're basically... See you then, Invisible Opinion. Thank you both for stopping by. Like I said, or wait, or maybe you're just saying... Yeah. Whoops, sorry. No, I'm gonna finish out this testimony first, then I'm gonna go off stream. I know, like, I was confusing with how I wrapped it up. I also thought you were leaving. My bad. I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm not very clear. In fact, you might say that I'm very opaque. Because you can't see through me. That was very bad. Thank you, Blooples. You are my hype person, always there for me with my bad jokes. Of course, I chased after the Yatagarazu that entered the embassy right away. And that is also why I'm making this arrest right now. Oh, thank you, pal. Because at the end of my long chase, there was only this girl. In any case, this is what I believe happened tonight. Utilizing the confusion. Sublime. Yes. The confusion caused by the fire? Are you saying that the Yatagarazu was not the arsonist who started the fire? A suspicious person in a long coat was spotted in the area. Officers in the area claim to have seen that person start the fire. Humph. It sounds like we have a phantom in our midst. Yeah. In a way, he could be considered a phantom with the way he randomly appears. Oh wait, that wasn't Edward's voice, I do. Thanks. Just because she calls herself the killer, calls herself that, it doesn't prove that she is a killer. No, but it does give her a motive. The Yatagarazu sent a card saying, "I will be there to steal your dirtiest secrets." Furthermore, there are documents pertaining to some smuggling activity in this room. She obviously wanted to steal them. So she killed Mr. Kochen for the key. I see. Okay, so that's what we're gonna that's what we're gonna catch her on, because the Yatagarazu wouldn't have need to kill him for the key, because the Yatagarazu had the key. Yeah. So we can prove this by showing the knife because it was stolen. Yeah, look at that smug little now. Agent Shih-na, I regret to inform you, but there is a flaw in your logic. Oh? Even if you claim that she is the killer and the Yatagarazu, I am certain that securing the smuggling documents is not the motive behind the murder. The key to the safe in this room was found on Mr. Kochen's body. Furthermore, the Yatagarazu would not be so stupid as to leave without the documents. Ooh, look at that smile. I don't like that smile. Ooh. I don't like that smile. By the simple fact that the documents were still in the safe when we looked, it's obvious that the killer's target was not the safe at all. Then perhaps she didn't know that Mr. Kochen had the key on him. If that's the case, then why would she have needed to kill him? Because I can think of no reason for her to kill him if she had not known that fact. Need, reason. All of this is simply our conjecturing. Yeah, the theme is good. I love these little rebuttal themes. All of this is simply our conjecturing after the fact. It's entirely possible that she accidentally killed him when she was sneaking in. Perhaps she didn't notice the safe's second compartment before returning the key. Hey, that's not how this works. You're the prosecution. You have the burden of proof. But the fact still remains that Mr. Kochen was stabbed to death. But you have no definitive proof that it was Kay who committed the act. That is like the one thing I will say, is that it always is so funny to me that like they localized the games to be in America, because like there's so much stuff that doesn't fit. Like in America, the burden of proof is on the prosecution. If you're trying to prove murder, it has to be beyond a shadow of a doubt. But these games aren't like that. Actually, I do. I saw her holding the knife she used on the victim with my own 2 eyes. What? Allow me to tell you a bit more about the evidence that will put her away behind bars. There's more testimony. The knife wound on the body is consistent with the blade of the knife. The knife with the butterfly handle is the murder weapon, which the killer was holding. Yeah, testimony isn't done yet, my friend. We still have some more. I assume she obtained the knife from the display rack and used it on the victim. The knife is part of a special 3-piece set, which has a design like no other. The evidence and testimony, it all points to the girl. There is no counter-argument. Watch me give some counter-argument. Nah. That is your definitive evidence? You see now that she is definitely the killer, right? No. Mr. Edgeworth, you gotta believe me. I will always believe you, Kay. I saw a suspicious person in a long black coat outside the embassy. I swear. And you came in here because you were chasing this suspicious person. That's right. I ran into this office only because I was chasing after that person. When I entered the room, it was pitch black. The assets hadn't rendered yet. I couldn't see a thing. I felt something on the ground next to my foot, so I turned on the lights, but then, no! Phantom Detective taught me never to turn on lights. Ah! Who's there? This is. I came to this room upon hearing the girl scream. And when I saw her holding the knife, I immediately restrained her. So the object Kay felt by her feet on the floor was the murder weapon. I had the knife analyzed right away, but we failed to find anyone prints on it. That's a typo. But the suspicious person in the black coat who came into the room before me. You continue to insist there was such a person, but if there was, where did they go? I don't know, but I know they came in here. That sounds like the desperate excuse of a suspected killer, not a trustworthy testimony. You understand, don't you? We can't trust this girl's words, Mr. Edgeworth. I believe in Kay. This is a Kay-believing system. Not system. Household. Nah, she has a point. Even if Kay's words are the truth, I must show that they are with some solid evidence. Mr. Edgeworth really didn't. Kay, don't worry. If you didn't do it, then there must exist a way for me to prove that. Still not giving up, I see. In that case, try to counter my argument, if you can. Don't worry. I can, and will. Oh my goodness, I have no idea how to refute this one. So it's consistent with the blade. Do I point out the fact that the handles are possibly able to switch out? Actually, yeah, that's a thing though. Like, if we're looking at the handle, you can assume that maybe the handle is switched out because there's no blood on it. But we can see the blade is completely coated. There is a lot of skilled detailing on this handle. It would appear that the handle of this knife is removable. Yeah, I guess so people can change them whenever they feel like it. It sounds like fun, sir. Like, if we're looking at this, there isn't any blood, but the handle goes so far back in blood that I would think that maybe there was some splattering. Revolving chimney. Yeah, like a secret exit out of the room. Probably. That's your logic. I mean, oh, there is a chimney in here. I was about to say I don't think there's a chimney, but there is. I'm just not allowed to look at the chimney yet. Probably because they're trying to hide that revolving chimney from me. Right, this is a butterfly. Which the killer was holding. which is a design like no other. So I'm gonna contradict here because technically the knives are like others. There are other knives like these, but the handles are different. Hopefully. Nope. They didn't like that. Alright. I felt my evidence was fairly good. I feel like it has something to do with the fact that the knive's base is interchangeable. Maybe present it here? Okay. I hope my reasoning was correct, and it isn't like I got to the right answer with the wrong conclusion. Because that's my secret skill I've used many times. So the murder weapon was the knife with the butterfly design on it. But is that really the truth? What are you getting at? I'd like for you to take a look at this. Libel, like Danganronpa. Just like, oh, you better be careful. There's no blood on the blade, and yet there's not a single speck of blood on the handle. See, that was my point. This signifies that at the time of the crime, a different handle was attached to this blade. The knife that Kay was holding had its handle switch, and was in fact not the real murder weapon. I will say, it wasn't the real murder weapon. I will say I have played Danganronpa, all the games, and will sometimes reference. I will try to avoid spoilers, and I will try to mark if I am going to say a spoiler, just for future reference. This knife can be taken apart. Shall we give it a go? Also, like, hype, there are rumors there might be a new Danganronpa game, and if there is, I'm gonna be playing it. As you can see, the Babali's knife has now been disassembled into two parts. The killer must have pulled the murder weapon out of the victim's body, and proceeded to swap the knife's original handle with this butterfly one. It was all to create the illusion that Mr. Ko-chan was killed with the butterfly-themed knife. Nah. Ah! Oh. He flew back. This should clear up any and all suspicions surrounding Kay. Your argument isn't airtight yet. How so? It's possible that the girl herself is the one who switched the handles. Don't be ridiculous. For what purpose would she do such a thing? I don't care to know how a criminal thinks. That is like the worst excuse ever. Like, what kind of excuse is that? The way they view the world is beyond the comprehension of a normal person like myself. Okay, that is the worst argument, and I hate that line of thinking, because the whole point is that criminals are regular people, and you should take from their actions morals and lessons to how to avoid doing what they do. By saying they think a different way, one makes it sound like not everyone else can do crimes. I hate that line of thinking. I don't know. I don't know if I would even say it like that. I would think like, I mean, I guess you could make the argument that it's ableist. I don't know if that would be ableist. We've actually been talking about that in like deaf culture class, which is a very cool class I'm taking in college and would high-key recommend. If anything, it would probably be like neurodivergency, like being against that, but I mean, it's just not an argument that makes sense. Therefore, I wouldn't put anything past them, no matter how odd it may seem. It's just a refusal to even, like, interact with how a person thinks. Yeah. Like I said, very cool class. It has really taught me a lot, and very cool. The truth is right there in front of you, and this knife will show you the way. You will come to see that Kay is not, and could not have been the killer, Mr. Cochin's killer. Like, my concern is that, one, it's not even that, like, I think it's stupid. I just think it's the lamest excuse ever, and I hate that she's, like, using a lame excuse, but I'm not allowed to. Yeah, she's she is an idiot. But it's like, why does she get to get away with a stupid excuse like that, and I'm not allowed to have conjecture? It's the mark of a flower. I assume you know what this means. No, not really. But butterflies rest on flowers all the time to drink their sweet nectar. That's a tangent. And so they do. Aw man, music switch. However, would this butterfly really drink the nectar of this flower? No, because they're separate countries. The answer is clearly, not a chance. Now to prove the relationship between the butterfly and the flower with this. Here, take my... Is this what's in the pamphlet? Yeah. Wait. Did I mention the ink? Made from white crystal. Also known to generously... What? Yeah, -1 logic point. -1 billion. Yeah, she has -1 billion logic points. What is it known to generously do? I'm gonna assume that the white crystal means that it will heal my chakra, or what is it that the people who sell crystals say? Like, you know, like the oil selling moms. Do they say crystals do? Yeah, you know what? She has a bowl cut. And they're doing a crystal case. She's probably gonna try and sell me essential oils. Gonna try to claim they'll cure me of everything, and I'm gonna be like, no, just stop trying to get me into your MLM, and she's gonna be like, no, you're gonna join my MLM. You're gonna join my pyramid scheme and sell my oils. I'm gonna be like, no! You can't be serious. It appears that you've made the connection. Yeah. The flower on this blade is designed after a certain country's national symbol. That's right. The Kingdom of Alabast. In other words, this blade is made from one of Alabast's ornamental knives. Ah. This part of the knife's handle has Babel's national symbol of the butterfly on it. Therefore, it is undeniably Babelese in origin. But as we both know, you can't kill someone with just a knife handle. That's quitter's talk, Edgeworth. You just need to believe in yourself. Incidentally, when exactly did the murder occur again, Agent Shih-na? Back after the fire had broken out. That's right. Kay entered the Babelese embassy after the fire had taken place. But furthermore, she had not been to the Abastinian side of the building before then. On top of that, not a single person passed between the two countries during the fire. Oh, which means that Kay could not have transported an Abastinian object over there. Logic is better than logic? Gonna destroy her with facts and logic. And this makes it impossible for her to be the true killer. Oh, are you talking about the songs? I mean, they are such good songs. Whoop! Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. I don't know the songs by name, though, so, like, if you refer to them by name, I might not get it, just so you know. What a great victory. Look at my dots. Look at her dots. Look at her dots. Oh, man. Huh? Hey, why is everyone so quiet? I'm happy I got this far and cleared up Kay's name. But what worries me now is what will happen next. What is the meaning of this? An Abyssinian knife. Here. Do you mean, how did it find its way to the Republic of Babel? Magic gloves. It didn't find its way over. Rather, we should focus on how it was smuggled over. You know what? My brain hurts thinking about it while we're just standing around. What a mood. Thinking while you're on the run? Now that's the way a great thief operates. Hey. Oh, thanks a bunch, Mr. Edgeworth. For proving me innocent, I mean. You believed in me the whole time, right? Tell me you did. Not really. What? How could you not believe her? Haha. Come on, you don't have to be shy about it. No, you don't get to... You don't get to speak. Your argument is still not airtight. You shut your mouth. Would you care to elaborate? I understand now that the girl didn't commit the murder. Are you gonna accuse her of arson? However, there is still the possibility that she is the Yatagarazu. That again? Look, how many times do I gotta explain it to ya? I am the real Yatagarazu. I'm not like that fake one that goes around setting fires, okay? That's not a good argument, Kay. I'm so sorry. Whether you're the real deal or a fake doesn't really matter. All I have to say is this. I have my suspicions that this girl is the one who started the fire. Hey, we didn't start the fire. Preposterous. On what grounds do you suspect her of such a thing? The fact that she calls herself the Yatagarazu, that in itself is a most elegant proof. Miss Shih-na? Yes. I have no intention of taking back any of what I've said. I mean, Kay, strong in her convictions. Even if it's not who's better game, right, Edgeworth? I mean, Phoenix Wright has more games, so kind of that I've played, so it kind of outweighs Edgeworth just in the fact that there's more content. And I feel like it would be unfair of me to say all of Investigations is, Investigations, the one I played, is better than all of Phoenix Wright's game. So I would have to say the Phoenix Wright games, just because there's, more. And I kind of like the courtroom vibe. And I refuse to allow some imposter to claim that name as their own. The path to justice that my father pointed me towards, I will walk it the best I can. It's not good to be so stubborn. I hope you can understand that. I mean, what is stubbornness than just aggressive and filler? What is stubbornness rather than aggressive determination? Thanks a lot for the concern, Miss Shih-na. Let me share something with you too, as a token of my appreciation. Those sunglasses totally do nothing for you. I'll steal them from you next time, okay? What? Well, I guess we'd better get going. Most filler. There is a lot of filler in the game, but I like having the various games. I like having kooky characters to interact with. Filler, to me, isn't always a bad thing. Going to where? To the Kingdom of Albahast. If we don't go there, we won't know for sure, right? I suppose not. We won't get anywhere simply by standing here thinking. To see where the Albastian knife came from, we'll have to pay the Albastian embassy a visit. She's so cool. Let's go, Miles Edgeworth. As you are my subordinate, I will not tolerate you bringing the investigation to a halt. Understood. Well, on that note, I actually will be bringing the investigation to a halt.